To our loyal customers and our friends, thank you for making the last 8 years of the Marvelous Box a thrill and a success. Over these years, we've had so much fun serving you, our friends that are just enthusiastic about our favorite Marvel Comics collections and heroes as we are. There's just something special about sharing your hobby and life with those around you. You've been a part of our superhero story, and we hope we've been a positive part of yours. Unfortunately, we are sad to say we will be closing up shop and that this will be the final quarter of our business. It's been a blast and a wonderful experience for us. Thank you for your patronage and your friendship. Thank you for making the Marvelous Box an adventure for the books. So until next time, make yours Marvel. Jared and Andy, the Marvelous Box team. So here we are with another Marvelous Box, and this is going to be the last Marvelous Box unboxing that I get to do. This is the final Marvelous Box, and it has been going for 8 years, and I think over that 8 years I may have missed maybe 2 of them. So I think it's a good run. I know there's somebody else who actually had a subscription to it throughout the entire thing. I got all of them, which was awesome and amazing. But these are the last books that I'm going to be talking about with the Marvelous Box, as unfortunately, because of the cost of shipping and because just the increase of cost of everything, unfortunately, we are losing a great source to share Marvel trades, graphic novels, hardcovers, epic collections. I've gotten essentials, all kinds of stuff. So let's jump into the final stack of the Marvelous Box, starting with Astonishing X-Men Volume 4. I think I got the first 3 volumes of this through the Marvelous Box, and I read the first one. It was actually really good. I think I read the second one. I'm not sure. It's hard to keep track of some of these books sometimes, but this collects Astonishing X-Men number 19 through 24 in giant size Astonishing X-Men number 1. Retails at $19.99. So there's a $20 book right there. The next one, still wrapped, hardcover. I love it. This is Avengers Endless Wartime. It's a Warren Ellis book. And it says on the back here that it is a Marvel original graphic novel. So this is not collecting anything that was released previously. This is all original material. Says it even has an introduction by Greg Clark, who played Agent Coulson on the Marvel movies. Probably one of my least favorite characters out of all of them that were introduced in the MCU. That was my least favorite, but that's a great cover. I've never actually heard of this one because I don't really pay attention to Marvel's original graphic novel program. So this next one I am familiar with, another hardcover, and this is the Wolverine Origin Complete Collection hardcover, collecting Wolverine the Origin numbers 1 through 6, Origin 2, number 1 through 5. This one is a $35 cover price. Actually, this last one here, this is a $25 cover price book. So there is that one. I think I had the first issue of Origin 2. I think that had an acetate cover, but yeah, you can hear it's fresh. It's new. These pages have never been opened. Got that new trade paperback, new graphic novel smell. I love it. Okay, so next up, and this is the final book. This is on the bottom of the stack. The last book of the last Marvelous Box, and kind of going out with a bang in a way. This is Ghost Rider by Daniel Way, the complete collection. Collecting Ghost Rider from 2006, number 1 through 19, the entire run. I'm not even sure if I kept it with this. I started reading this because it had Mark Texeira, and Ghost Rider looked like Ghost Rider. But I think I dropped it. Nope, I didn't. I stuck with the whole thing. It was an issue after a series after this one. I think I dropped partway through just because I was like, these guys have no idea what they're doing. But there you go. There's that one. This one had a $35 cover price. So just over $100 worth of trade paperbacks. It's kind of weird doing this one because normally at this point in the video, I'd be talking about how to get the Marvelous box. I'd be talking about how the whole thing was only $30, including shipping and handling, and I just got over $100 worth of Marvel trade paperbacks, all brand new. You know, never really, they've never been circulated. They're not part of like a library, you know, clearing out, trying to get rid of stuff. I would normally be doing that, but unfortunately, I can't do that this time because there will not be a future Marvelous box. So we'll just wrap this up with saying it's been a great run. I loved the Marvelous box. It was one of the things I looked forward to every quarter, and did my best to make sure that I had money in my PayPal account to cover the cost of it so that I could get it, because it was always so much fun seeing what books I was going to get. And there were a lot of books that I got that were stuff that I would normally have never read. But because of the Marvelous box, and since it's in my collection, I'm going to read it. And some of the stuff I have read, things that I normally would not have read, and wound up really enjoying. I don't think I've really read anything that I've gotten through them that I did not like. So it's going to be, it's a loss for my collection first, and it's a loss for a lot of our collections because there was a lot of us who enjoyed getting the Marvelous box every quarter. So I'm just going to wrap this up. And I just want to say thank you to Jared and Andy, the fine gentlemen that are the foundation of the M6P, and who are the foundation for the Marvelous box. Jared was in part, he was part of the Marvelous box that picked the books that I would get, and sometimes he would send me the books that he knew. I love myself some Illustrator. But, you know, he also knows I'm not really an X-Men fan, so he sends me some X-Men stuff, and I wind up reading it, and damn it if I don't enjoy it. So I can't fault him for that. I appreciate the chance to sort of expand my horizons a little bit, and some of the more modern stuff that I don't touch, but a lot of the classic stuff that I've always been kind of interested in. So it's been great. It's been a blast. Thank you guys, and thank you to everybody who was part of the Marvelous box, everybody who's part of the M6P. I will put a link to their YouTube channel in the description down below so you can check them out. They talk about all stuff. It's just Marvel stuff. It's been a while since I've been a part of it because I've got all kinds of stuff going on, so it's really not easy for me to sit down and actually join them in their conversations. And they talk about Marvel movies and the animation a lot, and that's out of my wheelhouse. I don't really get into that. I'm more of a comic book guy as opposed to the comic alternate media guy. But check them out. Link in the description down below. They got some great stuff. A great group of guys. Can I say I'm going to miss the Marvelous box? But that's it. I'm going to wrap this up. And again, thank you for a great run and some great and amazing additions to my trade paperback collection. You guys, I appreciate it, and look forward to what you guys are doing in the future. I mean, I keep up on them, so you guys should too. All you guys out there that are watching this, you should keep an eye on them as well. M6P description in the what am I trying to say? The link in the description box below. Oh my gosh, I had my Kamala Harris moment. There you go. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.